Shalom Akim, Shalom Yasharallah. First off, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth, and much love to you brothers out there laboring in the word of Yahweh, while Yahawashi. All right, Esau is being destroyed by himself. All right, and you 2/3 are going to be destroyed as well. All right, this is good versus bad, evil versus good. All right, those that stand in adversity to Yahweh and Yahawashi are going to be destroyed. All right, those that say that the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip are going to be destroyed, because they're going to end up taking that RFID chip. All right. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? All right. So Esau's kingdom is being divided because his own people are rooting against him. All right. A lot of so-called white men, the so-called white man, which is Esau Edom, is against Trump because of the things that he's bringing out. All right. So his kingdom is going to fall because this man, Satan, is having his own people go against him. All right. So kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. And that's why Yahawashi is rooting out these 2/3 because he doesn't want them. All right. This is Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right, and that sword is the division. All right, because Yahabashim Yahawashi is working with men, and that's who he wants to stand, the 144,000 and that great multitude. That's who he came here for, man. All right, it says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. You see? So count everything for a loss, man. When it comes to this truth, Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi wants his house to stand strong and firm in him. All right? So that's why these 2/3 are being weeded out. And that's why Esau is falling apart, because his own house cannot stand to what he wants. All right. So Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi is rooting out all these people, man. Those that are going to take the chip and those that aren't. All right. And the ones that aren't going to take the chip are the hopeful for Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. All right. Because even though some that are not the elect are going to say they're not going to take the chip, and they might not for a while, but eventually they will come to take the chip because they're not of the fold of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. All right. So the brother made this video, and I'm going to play it real quick.
One Arkansas lawmaker is looking to get ahead of an merging technology. Representative Stephen Meeks wants to pass the first law in the U.S. regulating microchip implants in people. Some companies, both in the U.S. and worldwide, actually microchip their employees. It allows them to do things like open doors, log on to computers.
You see that? They're saying that it allows them to open doors. All right, so it's barely starting here in the U.S., but it's already started worldwide. This RFID chip, this microchip implant, is the mark of the beast. Thus saith the scriptures. All right. It's not philosophy. You can't buy or sell with philosophy. You can buy or sell with this microchip, as you just saw. All right. That man was buying a Gatorade, a red Gatorade, I believe. If my mind is deceiving me, Salakia. But I believe it was a red Gatorade that this man was buying with that microchip. All right. Somebody had said in a video I made a while back, said, actually, when I went out with the brother Yaibataza, somebody said the mark of the beast was actually the philosophy and buying in the day of the Sabbath. All right. That doesn't make any sense, man. All right. That no man might buy or sell lest he save he that had the mark of the beast. How does that make sense on the other days that are not the Sabbath? It doesn't. All right. It doesn't make any sense. There's going to be no buying whatsoever unless you have the mark of the beast. All right. So from there, let me go to Revelations 13. In verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. And it's not really just talking about anybody that has ears on their head, all right? It's talking about somebody that has, the spirit to discern, has that proper mindset that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given them, all right? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, all right? So we have to have patience that all these things are going to come to pass, like it says in Habakkuk chapter 2. All right. It says, and I beheld other beasts coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right. And that's Rome, which we know that America has been trying to be Rome, rebuilt that Rome, all right? But moving down on verse 16 and 17, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, all right, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, all right, to receive means to take in a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, all right, in their foreheads, right hand or in their foreheads, man. And that's that RFID chip, all right, whether it be implanted on your hands or on your foreheads. The maker of the RFID chip said that they sent out a body scan to see where was the perfect place to put a chip in the body that fluctuates within temperatures, all right, has different temperature readings, so that chip can sustain itself, all right. So you don't have to take it out and charge it, or plug in a charger into your hand or into wherever the chip is implanted. But instead, the chip would be self-charged, because of the body heat that is being provided. All right. So when the test came back, the two places where the RFID chip can be planted to keep it to keep the battery sustaining itself would be either in the hands or on the head, which is the forehead. All right. Those two places, the RFID chip can sustain itself. All right. So let me read verse 16 again. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive, that means to take in, a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Going into that word mark. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive. Let's see what receive means in the blue letter. It means to give, all right? They're giving, and you're taking it in. Supply and demand, all right? To grant, give to one asking, let have, to supply, furnish necessary things. You see? Necessary things. Food, water, shelter. Those are necessary things that you need. Clothes. All right. That's why a lot of you are going to be taking this RFID chip, because without it, you won't be able to buy clothes. You won't be able to buy new Pampers for your babies. You won't be able to buy clothes or food to feed your babies, food to feed yourself. All right. Money to pay for your house, which is your shelter or apartment. All right. To reach out, extend, present, something to be administered, to furnish and do, to give, to cause, to appoint to an office, to grant or permit. All right. So these things are going to be given to you, man. And a lot of you are going to take it in. All right. Now let's look at that word mark, which is charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right. Which is not a barcode that they're going to give you. It says of the mark stamped in the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah. All right. Antichrist isn't talking about one person that is going to be Antichrist. All right. There's already a bunch of you anti-Messiahs here, man. All right. Whether you be an atheist, you're anti-Messiah, or a Muslim anti-Messiah, Christian anti-Messiah. You have to be rooted in this word of Yahweh Yahawashi to not be anti-Messiah. All right. It says the mark branded upon horses, things carved, a sculpture or graven work of idolatrous images. This RFID chip is a graven image. Even though it doesn't have a face of a man or a what's it called, an animal, that's still a idolatrous image, man, because you're going to be putting it in yourself, giving yourself off over to Esau, which is the so-called white man. All right. So it says he caused both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive. All right. To give. They're going to give you, and you're going to take it in, a mark, which is going to be carved an image into you in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. A lot of these camps and a lot of these people that say they can break down the scriptures, you know, people that are outside of GMS, they forget verse 17, man, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Save he that had the mark. Unless you have that mark, you can buy or sell. That doesn't mean only for a couple days out of the month, you know, when the Sabbath day is. It doesn't mean that. All right. It doesn't mean that, oh, after the Sabbath day, I can take that mark. No, man. It's telling you no man. All right. Never. Don't ever take that mark. Or the number of his name. All right. Let's look up this word save he. That no man and that no man might buy or sell save he. If not, except but. So anybody but the ones that took the mark of the beast can buy or sell. And again, that word charagma. All right. Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. Going back. Now, verse 18, here is wisdom. All right. So after you broke down that a mark is not going to be just some barcode or anything like that. All right. You go into verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666, which is Chi Shai stigma. And we know that stigma or stigmatis means to stake. All right. Let me see, where is that at? Chi Shai stigma, which is of the Greek alphabet, intermediate between. Use this number 666, the meaning of which is the basis of a vain speculation. All right, let me see if they have the word stigma. Let me see. I'll write it down. They don't have it here. We can just look it up. Stigma. All right, the word stigma, a noun, a mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. The stigma of having gone to prison will always be with me. A shame, disgrace, dishonor. Also, marks corresponding to those left on Yahushai's body by the crucifixion, said to have been impressed by divine favor on the bodies of St. Francis and others. Going down, you have over here the origin, which is Greek, stigma, a mark made by a pointed instrument, a dot. Latin into English is a stick, stigma, which is what you use to put that microchip inside of you. All right? That stigma is that device that they use. They're hollowed out. It says it's a hollowed out device, all right, that allows you to take that. Once they put it in their body, they push it, and then that microchip goes inside of you, all right, which is already, anyways, against being an Israelite, all right. Leviticus 19:28, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. And Esau, we know, is the walking dead, man. Nor print any mark upon you. I am Yahweh, all right? Nor print any mark upon you. And that's what we read in Revelations 13. So going into those words, nor print, ye shall not make any cuttings. Sharat, it says incision or a cut. All right, an incision is when you cut and you put something inside. All right, which is what this RFID chip is, man. You put this RFID chip inside of your body, all right, which you shouldn't do. And the body automatically rejects it, man. The body rejects whatever you put inside that doesn't belong there. All right. Now going to that word kwai, which means mark. It says an incision, imprinted, a tattoo, or a mark. All right, and that's what that RFID chip is. All right, so if you say that this isn't the mark of the beast, man, you're gonna fall among them that fall. You know what? Let me get that in Jeremiah 8. I believe it was verse 13. Was it? Let's see. Let me start off at verse 11. Jeremiah 8:11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly. All right, which are you 2/3 and you Edomites, saying peace, peace when there is no peace, because there is no peace here, man. It's like there is no peace here, you know. Everything that has been happening has been leading up to this point, man. And like Elder Tahar has said, 2019 is that year of Karagma, man, when they're going to start pushing this microchip. Verse 12, were they ashamed when they committed abomination? And it's an abomination to take that chip, man. It says, nay, they were not all ashamed, neither could they blush. So you guys aren't going to be ashamed when you take this chip, man. You guys are going to be showing it off and be happy about it. Therefore shall they fall among them that fall. All right, you're going to fall amongst Edom. You 2/3. In the time of their visitation, they shall be cast down, saith Yahweh. So when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai comes back, you guys are going to be cast down. All of you that are going to be following after Esau in that space war, you Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans, you guys are going to be cast down with Esau, man, which is the red dragon that's spoken about in Revelations. So don't take the RFID chip, man. If you're a so-called Negro, a so-called Latino, a so-called Native American, you are the true Hebrew Israelites, and you should go back to your heritage, man, following Yahweh wa Yahushai. All right, so don't take that RFID chip. Taking that RFID chip is going to be what gets you destroyed, man. All right, Isaiah 33. I believe it's, let me see. Let me see, but the glorious will be unto them. Salakia. Bear with me, Akim. I can't even. All right, this is talking about Esau. Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and that was not spoiled. All right, that's Esau. And Esau's going to spoil you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's going to fool you guys. This whole time he was anti-Messiah, and you guys have been following, not knowing, thinking that the anti-Messiah was going to come out of the sky, man. All right? And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. All right? And now, as we see, Russia, China, all these other nations are rising up against Trump and America. All right? And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Yahweh be gracious unto us, all right, the Israelites. We have waited for thee, the elect. Be thou their arm every morning. Our salvation is also in the time of trouble. All right, so in the time of trouble, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to come back to rescue his people. All right, he's going to send his angels, and they're going to take care of us, man. All right, so going down to verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So if you fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're not going to break the laws that you saw in Leviticus, taking that cutting or that mark. All right. And when you don't take those two, you're not going to take the RFID chip because you fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. And you're going to start following after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Because the beginning of fear for Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, man. All right. So he that has an ear, let him hear, like the scriptures say. So with that, Akim, I want to say shalom. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel. And this thing is coming down, man. All right. Karagma is going to be pushed this year, man, like the elder Tahar has said. You know, so with that, just stay strong, and as always, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, and giving double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that have been teaching us this truth to rule well. Shalom.